hope this video finds you doing well and staying healthy. Today we're doing a mini core back bend tune-up sequence. I thought this would be kind of fun to bring to you. We'll start in bridge pose. So for props, what you could use are perhaps a couple of blocks. If you don't have blocks, maybe a couple of books, maybe have a blanket nearby, or a couple of those big cans of Camel's soup. Those could work really well for blocks. They're nice and tall. Or just use the floor. So we'll start here laying down in bridge pose, laying on your back. And slide your heels as close to your hips as possible. What we're working on in bridge pose today is called Uddiyana, which is a breath practice, abdominal breath practice. And I'll walk you through it, but you might want to just take a moment here to watch me do the first one, and then we'll do it together. With your arms at your sides here, and your heels close to your hips as possible. Your knees and feet are hip width apart. Take a nice deep inhale and lift your hips high. Now see how I'm rolling my shoulders underneath of me? So take that deep inhale and then exhale out all of your breath. Feel for the ribs pulling in here. Keep that exhalation as you lower down, so don't breathe in. So you saw that I held that as long as I could, and my ribs flared open. That's why I had my hands here on my low ribs. And then I took a nice deep breath in and a breath out. So I'm practicing this nice warming of my core muscles, my diaphragm. This nice breathing muscle I have here that lives inside my rib cage. I'm going to try that again. Why don't you try it with me? So settle yourself down into this bridge-like pose. Take a deep inhale and lift your hips high. Take in as much air as you can. So for you wouldn't be able to talk. And then exhale out all of your breath. All of it, every last bit. Now don't breathe anything in and lower your hips down. Feel your rib cage widen out. Hold that as long as you can until you must take in air. And then you'll breathe in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Now let's do that again. Inhale, hips up. Take in all the breath that you can. Then exhale it all out. Lower down. Breathe in. Exhale, open mouth. It's kind of nice, huh? It's kind of a different breath. Really starts to work those core muscles while we create that abdominal vacuum. And it's different, it's kind of fun. So as you come up here to seat, let's take a little bit of a twist. So bring your right hand behind your back, left hand goes to the right knee, and you'll just open the chest. Look over that right shoulder. Then we'll switch sides. Right hand to left knee, left arm behind the back. Look over your left shoulder. Sitting up nice and tall here. And release. Now bring the hands forward, reach and stretch, just maybe moving a little bit side to side. And then we'll find ourselves laying on our belly for a little bit of Cobra. So you'll find yourself on the mat, laying on the belly. Bring your hands to a push-up position and tent the fingers. Bring the legs together with the tops of the feet pressing into the floor. Look towards your mat and then inhale, lift your chin and chest. Squeeze the glutes, press the feet down, and lift the chest forward and up. Hold here for a round of breath, and slowly lower. Bring your arms to your sides, bring your right ear to the mat and rest. Bend your knees and crisscross, kind of windshield wiper-like. And then we'll do Cobra again. So bring your legs back down. Hands come to push-up position. Tent the fingertips. Chin towards the mat. Press the tops of the feet down and inhale, lift the heart up. Feel this maybe through the back. Squeeze the glutes. Nice. And release. Bring your left ear to the mat, arms to your sides. Rest. Bend your knees. Crisscross. The hips like this. And then come up. Brush yourself up and find yourself in a seated position. So we're doing a little bit of Navasana, boat pose. So you'll find yourself seated maybe towards the camera or towards your view of me. Nice straight spine. And bring the arms out, palms open, lift the feet up. So we'll start here with bent legs. Lift the chest, arms are reaching, arms are active, and we'll do a little pedal. So we're pedaling the feet, working the core. And then we'll straighten out one leg and then the other. Keep lifting the chest so the back is nice and straight. You don't have the back low, nice and straight spine. And then bring the knees again to bend, 90-degree bend in the legs. Bring the hands together, clasp the hands, and we'll rotate, we'll twist right to left. Use your breath, inhales and exhales. As we work the core, feel that core working, nice core strength through rectus abdominis, obliques, external, internal obliques on the sides of the body. 2 more. I'm losing count. And then release. Stretch the legs out long. Reach for your feet. Pull the chest forward. So you feel that straightening of the spine and the stretch along the back line of the legs. Gaze is forward. And come up. Now we're going to go to all fours. So this is a little different than cat-cow. We're going to tuck the pelvis under, round the low back. Okay, so rather than rounding upper back, round the low back. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, and then round through the center of the back. So I'm rounding at the low back, and I'm rounding through the center. And then I'm going to round through the upper back and tuck my chin. So I'm in a full cat pose. Then I'll lift my head up, bring my chest forward, but keep the rounding through the back. You can feel the core tighten here. Bring the chest forward a little bit more, so it's like I'm doing this really slow cow pose. I'm entering into cow pose in a slow way. Dropping the belly down towards the floor slowly, and then the tailbone will lift up at the end. So it's a little bit more work than cat-cow. Round at the low back. Keep the arms actively pressing into the floor. Round at the mid-back. Round through the upper back. All the way until you tuck your chin. Pause. Inhale, lift the chin. Chest comes forward. Belly begins to drop down. And And at the very end, the tailbone lifts up. So round, head comes up, chest goes forward and down, belly drops down, tailbone lifts up. Let's stretch out the arms. Hips go back to the heels, arms stretch out. So not quite a child's pose, just stretching those arms, shoulders back, and then come back to all fours. This is where it would be handy to have the blocks. So we'll keep those nearby, and we'll come up onto the knees. So we're doing a little bit of a little gate pose here. We'll keep the left knee down, bring the right leg out, toes pointing forward. Right hand slides down the right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Little bit of a stretch, take a breath. One more breath. Bring that left hand down, right knee comes to the mat, left leg steps out, toes point forward, left hand on the leg, right arm reaches up and over. Open up the chest. Take a couple rounds of breath here. One more. Bring that right arm down, left knee comes in. Okay. So we'll bring our hands over to the blocks. We're going to step the feet up into a forward fold. So you can hang here for just a moment. Head can hang down heavy. Take a breath. One more. Then step your left foot back. Keep the heel lifted. So we're going in to a variation of high lunge. All right. Left heel is lifted. Back leg is straight. Glutes are active. The front leg is in a 90-degree bend. As much as we can bend the front leg. So we'll alter this if you need to. Modify it whenever you need to. My hands are on the blocks at the middle height. If you would like to, you can have your hands at a higher height. Maybe the blocks are a little higher, or maybe they're lower, or maybe your hands are on the floor. Okay, this works too. So find that right placement for you. Now you can feel that the right side of your belly is on your thigh here. That's what we're looking for. So right side belly on the thigh. Squeeze the belly nice and tight. The sides of the body, the back body, the glutes are active. You're pressing the hands into the floor, into the blocks, pushing the floor away. So you're activating the back side of the body. Lift the right arm out and forward. So reach it forward, reach the left arm forward. This is low lunge with abdominal contraction. Feel that in the right glute. Take a breath. Slowly bring the right hand down and then the left. Now bend the left, bend the back leg and straighten the right. Woo. Propel your left foot forward into a forward fold. You can pedal. Using the right leg as your standing leg now, bend your left leg, so it's like you're kicking yourself in the tail. Okay, bring your back as straight as you can. So adjust the height of the blocks if you need to. We're doing warrior 3 squats. Maybe, if you'd like to, you can bring those hands to heart center, take a clasp. Begin to bend the standing leg. So I'm squatting with my right leg. Woo! Keep your back like a tabletop. Okay, so it's low. I'm hinging forward at the waist. My back is flat. I'm bending my left leg like I'm kicking myself in the tail for trying this out. Bring your hands to the blocks if you need to. Weight is in the heel. You can really feel this in your glute. And then release the left leg down. Shake it out. Now, right leg is your standing leg still. As we bring that left leg up into warrior 3 variation. Flex the toes towards the mat and reach the right arm out. and lower it down. Again, we'll kick and reach and lower. Kick and reach and lower. Good. Whew. Now let's switch that up. Step your right leg back. Step your right leg back. Heel is lifted. Find your belly, the side of your belly, onto that left thigh. Okay. Find the right placement for your blocks, your hands. Pause here. Activate all muscles. Press the floor away or the blocks away. And then lift the left arm straight out. Reach it out. Shoulder flexion here. Right arm lifts and reaches. Squeeze. Pause. Breathe. Hold. You can do it. One more round of breath. And then one hand comes to the block, and then the other. Now bend the back leg, straighten the front. Propel your right foot forward into forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe pedal. And then what we'll do is this warrior three squats on the other side. Left leg is our standing leg. Right heel kicks ourselves in the tail. Okay. Hands can stay on the blocks here as a modification, or hands can go to heart center. You're hinging at the waist, and we're bending the left leg only as we squat to lower. We're not moving the spine. We're keeping the right foot as close to the glute as possible. So I'm really working my left glute. My left leg is working hard. I'm using my breath. Woo! Oh my goodness, my left side is definitely weaker than my right. I always talk about how I demonstrate on the right side, and then I walk around and help my students on the left side. So my left side is quite a bit weaker because of that, and I need to do a better job at self-care on the left side to balance myself out here. Bring the right leg to meet the left. You can pedal it out. Keep your left leg as your standing leg, and kick that right leg up and back for warrior three. Then the left arm will lift, and then you'll lower both. You'll do that again. Kick and reach, and release, and one more time. Kick and reach, and release. Bring your feet nice and wide on your mat. Flatten your blocks, or your blanket, maybe your blanket's there, something, if you need something, put your hands on. Make sure you have something you can use there. Bring your right hand right below the face and lift the left arm up without moving the hips. So just opening the chest, maybe looking up. And then bring that left hand down and reach the right arm up. Bring that right hand down and walk the feet together. Maybe you have just a little bit of space between the feet. And we'll come down to the knees. Setting up for camel pose with the toes tucked under so we can stretch our feet here. I'm going to turn around so I can see you a little better. All right, I feel like I can see you better if I turn this way. Okay, so put the hands at the low back. Press the hips forward and lift the heart. I'm staying right here for this set. Feel the stretch in the quads, the thigh muscles. Take a nice deep round of breath. And then slowly come up and come down. Untuck the feet and just drop your head down. So I'm rounding the spine. I like to move a little side to side. It feels good on my back, on my low back. And then I'll come up for another set. I'm taking the knees a little bit wider for this set. Tucking the toes under again. Hips go forward. Hands can be back here. This time I'm reaching the right arm up. and back. And then slowly release. Right hand goes to low back. Press the hips forward, left arm comes up. My gaze follows my hand. And release. Bring the knees together, feet together. Let the head drop down around the spine. Good. And then we'll stand up. So coming to a stand, bring your hands right behind the head. So interlace all 10 fingers. The legs are almost together. See how close they are together? I'm going to activate my glutes. You should always activate your glutes in a back bend. Always, always. Never relax your glutes in a back bend. That's really dangerous for the low back and compress your low back. So rest your head in your hands. Squeeze the glutes. Hips go forward. Head drops back. Take a nice deep round of breath. Inhale. On the exhale, relax your head. One more. Inhale. Exhale, relax. And slowly release. Now let's drop our chin to our chest. Head just relaxes down. Look towards the floor, see your feet, and make it no motion. Bring your head up. Nice. Let's see what else is on my list here. Let's go ahead and come back down to the floor. Okay. We're going to bring our legs long on the mat. Hands can be by your sides. Reach your right leg straight up and then cross it over and drop it to the floor. Your hand, maybe your left hand grabs hold of the thigh or the knee, and then your right arm can open. You can look up or you can look to the right. Nice little twist and also a really great stretch of the right leg through the hip flexors, the piriformis, the IT band, low back. Try to settle into this for a couple rounds of breath. And then we'll slowly bend the leg and come back to the back. You can hug the knees in. Shoot them out long. Bring that left leg up and roll it over to the right. So the leg's in line with the hip. If your legs are tight, your knee will probably have a bend in it, and that's fine. Right hand can hold onto that leg. Open up into a twist. Take a couple rounds of breath. And then we'll slowly come back to the back. Now, hug your knees in. We're going to roll up. So rock yourself on up. You have just a little bit more, core work here before we end today. This mini sequence. We want to keep it mini, so we have to end soon. Let's see. We're going to bring the legs up, but bring your hands to the right. So we're doing a little bit of side Navasana. I'm going to roll to the right glute. So I'm not on the hip, I'm on the right glute, all right? But my hands are helping me out here, and I'm going to straighten my legs. Now, I can really feel it in this left side oblique area, those muscles on the side belly. Maybe I reach one arm out, maybe the other. Woo! Reach, reach, lift. Tighten that core, tighten, reach, and move to the center. Woo! Now the center is kind of a little bit of a rest after doing the side boat, right? Now let's bring the hands to the left, roll to the left glute. You can stay here, or you could reach right arm out. You can stay here, or reach left arm up. Reach and lift. Woo! Keep breathing. Pull that core in tight, lift the chest. and kick those up nice and straight. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Look at your toes. Take a nice deep round of breath. And release. Let's crisscross applesauce those legs. Reach the hands forward and rock a little side to side. Walk the hands to the legs. Meet me in Sukhasana, easy pose. Bring the hands to heart center. Maybe drop your head. Thank you so much, yogis, for joining me on this YouTube channel that Sarah so graciously created for all of us to enjoy yoga together. The light in me humbly bows to the light in each and every one of you. I want you to know that we are thinking about you every single day. We can't wait to get back in the studio with all of you. Bless you all. We'll see you soon. Namaste. Now, try to turn off the recorder with your toes.